Hey, what's up guys, Darion here, and we are back in Need for Speed Pro Street today, and it is time to verse the Grip King. I just finished the last event off camera, because, you know, it's really difficult and takes me a long time to do normally, so I was just like, screw it, I'm doing it off camera. I don't feel like doing it on camera and letting you guys watch me fail.
What's this? Oh, I don't believe it, that's Rick Krieger. Now the Grip King can only be here for one reason, ladies and gentlemen, and that is to challenge Ryan Cooper. Oh, our battle is imminent.
And for this episode, I think I got a special surprise for you guys. Stage 4 is attack. Sweet.
Excuse me?
The surprise will become imminent in a few seconds. I'm not going to verse you quite yet, because the surprise is about to become imminent. I'm pretty sure you guys can see where this is going now. You guys are probably thinking he's only beefing up the S13 for one reason. Oh wait, how much power am I firing at right now? 400 horsepower basically. Nice. And that is right, the S13 for this race day, it's coming out of retirement. I'm going to do all of the Krieger events in the S13. The GTR is going to be my lifeline. So if I lose a race with the S13, I'm going to use the GTR to beat it. But other than that, it's just going to be S13. So we got a time attack first, 4 laps. Okay, fine. S13. Let's see how we do. Wow. Someone's being aggressive.
Will you look at that? Seems Cooper has really made the Grip King a wee bit angry. Oh, hey, there's no call for that, Krieger.
No call for what? He just did a very flamboyant turnaround. Now, because I know Krieger's car is more powerful than mine, wow, this thing breaks well. Because Krieger's a much more powerful car than me, I'm gonna have to like unleash all of my strength in order to beat him. And as you can probably tell, I haven't even... Wow, it's sucking. And as you can all probably tell, I have not driven this car in a long time. I'll get used to it eventually, though. Oh, whoa, whoa. It actually slid for once. That's surprising. Once I get used to it, Krieger will be eating the dust. Once I get used to it, at least. Whoops. The gear ratios are so different from the Skyline. And the Skyline slides a lot easier. 114 is my best, okay. But I'm gonna keep my word and I'm gonna use the S13 for all the events. What? He wrecked? Wow, that's sad. You're supposed to be the Grip King. If anyone's supposed to wreck, it's supposed to be me. Okay, I think I'm starting to get used to it now. I keep looking back because for a certain reason, but now that he's totaled, I don't have to. I don't have to worry about him. I'm so used to the Skyline and how fast that is. This thing's not that, not as fast, but it's still got its own speed. Ouch. No damage to the front end, good. Lap 2's over, lap 3. Okay, where's Krieger? Oh, wow. The reason that just happened was because I was just looking. If you can see that like little black triangle over there, that's Krieger. What's happening? I'm not really driving well anymore because I'm paying attention to that. Is he like, what's happening here? Oh, I probably could let it slide the whole way, but whatever. Whoa, whoa. I almost ended up completely wrecking myself. Okay, last lap. See, the GTR can drift that corner like just beautifully. This car, it can't really, may have 400 horsepower, but it can't hold the slide that long. Whoops, wrong gear. Yes, I'm out front. There's a reason I'm out front. Why can't they, the second Krieger totals, it should just be like, you win, and then I shouldn't have to finish this. That should be how it works. To be a bit more cautious there. Actually, wait, maybe this can hold a slide all the way around, if I'm in second. So let's go into second, and use the brake. Actually, it probably can hold the slide all the way around if I get my line right. Krieger wrecked himself because he's a doof.
Ladies and gents, Marcus Darion on the back of the tow truck. That is Ray Krieger and his M3.
Yep.
What an elegant way for him to exit the race. The Grip King makes a mistake. I'm not sure.
Well, you know, everyone makes mistakes, bro. It's not like he's a god. Okay, we got another sector shootout here. So if I lose in the S13, I'll just switch to the GTR. Okay, this car would be faster off the line. It's lighter. It's much lighter. And it has like almost the same amount of power. Because if I'm correct, he has like 400 something, and I have 400. And pushing 400 in this car, that's quite a lot. Okay, I'm cornering a bit slow at this moment. But that's because in the GTR I'm used to like drifting it. This car won't. This car, it doesn't do it. Like, let me try and drift it around here. Okay, it does it, but it does it very slowly, and I think it does it slowly, more slow than if I just turn corners using grip over like e-brake. I'm in first, but he's gotten the second checkpoint back from me. Doesn't matter how many checkpoints he gets as long as I stay in first. He seems to be catching up on, no, not cornering, maybe more braking is where he's catching up to me. I missed that, really? I went in too fast. That corner is deceitful. It starts out like, you know, not too sharp. You know, you think you can brake just a little bit and then go fully into the corner. But no, near the end of the corner it just like switches and becomes like one of the sharper, like a sharp corner at the exit, and then it's just like, what? And then you're screwed. What do you mean several other drivers? It's just me and Krieger. Now, oh wow, I finally got that corner perfect. Now the Driver San Francisco series, to be honest, I might end up killing it off completely. And it would be mainly because of the copyright claim. Usually I wouldn't kill the series off completely, but the reason I'm killing this series off is because it's not one of the most viewed, it's probably one of the least viewed gaming series I'm doing, and I don't want any more copyright claims. And it always seems that if I shut down the music, it doesn't stay shut down completely. I can't shut it down completely, I don't know why, but that's the way it is. So I'm just gonna kill that series off completely. I'm not sure if I'll leave the episodes that are already up on YouTube. I'm not sure. I might leave them up, I might not. It's more likely I'll take them down. Goodbye. Now when I was doing the... Oh wow, he's actually quick on straights. Whoops. And now on the race day before this, so the last one before the boss, I was thinking I should watch the track more. I was also thinking that I would make this interesting against Krieger. I need to start watching the track. I was also thinking I'd make it interesting against Krieger, using the GTR side, like stay close behind him and only pass him on the last lap. But that's when I thought of using the S13. I was like, well, I haven't used it for a while. I've gotten out of touch with it, and it's most likely after this I probably won't be using it again. Because to be honest, most likely after I finish beating Krieger, it's most likely that Krieger's car will become my spare. I'm not going to sell this just because it's like the first car that I've ever had in this game. The first car I've fully tuned. So I'll keep it, but it's not going to be, it's not really going to receive much usage. So I decided, let's give it a proper send-off and we'll use it to beat a boss. I just cannot keep my attention focused on the track for very long, obviously. If I were a racing driver in real life, oh god. Actually, that's not true. I'm actually a halfway decent driver. I'm not dumb enough to take my attention off the road. When I'm driving, I don't even touch the radio. I just I don't care what station it's on. I'm just gonna focus on driving. Well, usually this radio is on a station I like though, so it's fine. Okay. But one thing you don't want to do in any situation, especially when driving, is take your attention away from the road or the track. In this case, the track. And the lap. I don't think I'll be able to lap Krieger. In the GTR, I probably would have been able to, but I'm not sure about it in this. Whoops. Okay, and turn.
In a moment, you can't wait much longer, so put your fingers in your ears.
Put your fingers in your ears and watch for any explosions. What? I'm sorry, announcer guy, but this isn't really a terror cell. I don't know what you're talking about with explosions. It's not like my car's gonna blow up. Yeah, you see, if I could edit, I would have totally, like, blown up, like, just edited in the car blowing up, and like, it's not like the car will blow up, boom, and then it's just like, well then. I would do that, but I can't edit, and to top it off, I don't feel like doing that anyway. Last lap, come on. Yeah, this car definitely isn't as fast as the GTR. I've hit 200 and something in that thing on Texas World Speedway. Not sure if I showed that on camera. I don't think I did. Because for the bosses, I've decided I'm just going to do like the first race day, because it's the shortest and the better one to record, because it ends like at a perfect time than the other two, because the other two are longer and they're much harder to beat. So most likely it would take me maybe even 2 to 3 videos to finish them, which is bad. So what I'm going to do from now on is like show you guys the first race day, do the other two in my own time, and then show you the boss race like I did for this one. I mean, I know it didn't really work out for the Drift King, but I've changed the system of how I record. Instead of just doing the last race day and then the boss in the same video, I'm just going to do race day off camera, then boss. So, Krieger, I got something to tell you, buddy. Say goodbye to your M3.
There it is, everybody. Ryan Cooper slots the win. Rick Krieger has lost his crown. Alright, he didn't even put up his M3 for that last one. We're looking at a new Grip King. That's unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Good, so that's 2 of the 4 kings down. I'm not counting Rio as one of the kings. I'm counting him as like a whole bigger boss. So 2 of the 4 kings taken down. So now I just got to do the Drag King and the Speed King, I believe. So I'm going to unlock those off camera, and then I'm going to focus mainly on them. And then once I beat them, then I'll do Showdown whatever, I forgot what it's called. I'll do that on camera, end the video, and then it'll take another like 2 or 3 episodes after that to beat Rio. So I think this series has quite a little ways to go still. So yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.